All right, I have a tradition on my show where I do a little bit of a social media dive, a very soft social media dive on my guests. And with you specifically, I want to be extra soft because again, you put yourself out there, and I want to make sure that we keep you safe because what you do can be dangerous. Uh, so right now, I'm gonna pull up your Amazon wish list, and we're just gonna take a quick scroll through this together. So you have several books of Jamaican words. You're trying to learn about Jamaican history?
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Cat's worst enemy, a hippo.
What I'm trying to learn, and I actually finally have one that came in.
Oh,
I'm trying to learn Jamaican patois. This is their uh, English is the official language of Jamaica, but patois is what a lot of the scammers speak. A lot
patois.
of people. It's a derivative. It's kind of derived from English and French and some African languages. It's not an official language, but many
Mm.
of them speak it, and many of them will speak it on a phone call if they're talking to someone, like a friend or something that's with them, or if you have two scammers on the phone competing with each other, they'll talk to each other in patois,
Oh, really? Interesting.
and I want to know what they're saying. So, it's yeah, I've been diving into that book a little bit. It's not beings that it has a lot of its roots in English. It's not too hard to learn, actually. Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so you want to learn more about Jamaican culture and language, so that's what these books
I
are.
need to take the webcam off of there because I finally got a webcam.
Oh, but this one's 4K. You have a 2K one, right?
Yeah, yeah, but what I was reading that the 4K, especially streaming it on Twitch, we can only stream in 1080. Well, I think we can actually stream in 4K if your
Yeah, we can.
partner.
Yeah.
Um, but it would be pointless. We're
Hmm.
only in 1080p, so I couldn't actually make much use of 4K. And the 2K one that I have now, I think it looks
Pretty
so
good.
crisp and clear
Hmm.
that it wouldn't even be worth it going up to 4K at this point.
I gotcha. Oh yeah, there's another 4K cam. And then you're looking for some mini PCs? What do the mini PCs do?
Some of the mini PCs, I was thinking about setting up um, using one of them as a streaming PC. Um, but to do that, you have to have, wow, that went up in price severely. Um,
Damn, they're like a
you
grand.
needed a decent little PC to do it. I had an old Dell Optiplex, and I tried using that as a streaming PC, and it just couldn't cut it. It was just
Hmm.
choppy and laggy and everything. So
Got some a tripod. Now the Visa gift cards, are these to like troll the scam baiters with? Or the
no, those are actually
roadblocks?
for me.
Okay, to
Um,
buy
part
stuff. Okay.
um, part of my disability is I can only make so much money a month, or Social Security
Oh,
Administration says you're not disabled. You need to go to work.
yikes.
And so when I get to
Thank you for the
that
follow in,
point
right?
or close to that on Twitch, I have to stop streaming that month. So I put the
Oh,
Visa gift cards up there. If anyone wants to support me without it uh,
being
going
traceable.
against my income.
You're using the method of your scammers. Lower your income. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's a real thing, Chava. If you earn too much and you're getting government disability, they're going to be like, wait a minute, you're making good money. You're not disabled. Why are we giving you free
Hmm.
money?
And they
So,
don't let you make much. They do not let you make much.
that specifically has to live a Like that's a horrible thing. Is Hatch has to track this monthly so that he makes sure to maintain a very modest lifestyle. Because don't think that anyone on disability is living life great, man. Like
No, no, no.
you're you're pretty you live a very modest life. So disabled means
You're
you need
right,
to stay poor, Java.
Chava.
Yeah,
You're
100%.
absolutely right.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have to go back to work or try to, and I don't think that like your Twitch income could actually carry you. Like even if you had several times your viewership, I think you'd still be struggling.
Yeah, even to get close to what I'd need, um, I'd have to almost double or triple what I'm making, and it's not going to happen.
Or
It's not
not
going to
overnight,
happen.
yeah. Yeah, or at least not overnight, yeah.
Yeah, at least not overnight. The Roblox gift cards, some of the community have actually sent me those. Those are for my son. He is
Oh, okay.
a huge Robloxer. Yeah.
So it looks like they can feed your pup for you with the Purina one. Oh, they could feed your Mountain Dew addiction. Although it seemed
Of
36
course.
cans? Oh wait, 36 cans at 29.98. Okay, that's less than $1 a can. I guess that's a decent price. My wife's on disability being paid once a month blows 100%. What's awful is like I shop at our human servant takes me with him. I'm his emotional support cat. And I go to ADLI because the prices are great. But you can tell if you go there on the first of the month, man, everybody's there because they just
Oh,
got paid.
Aldi?
Aldi, yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah. I've been to an Aldi. When I lived in Arkansas for a while, they had an Aldi. We don't have them where I'm at now, but when I
They're
lived in
so great.
Arkansas, we
Like if you
had an
just need
Aldi.
this if you need the basics, just like milk, eggs, cheese, bread, it's the price is right at Aldi for sure, in my opinion. Most
Yep.
sodas very expensive
I
at
don't
Amazon, but yeah, it's the weight. It's the weight.
I don't trust their meat though. I don't trust their meat.
Mm-hmm. There's much to be desired there. I usually have to pre-season it and leave it seasoned overnight for it to taste decent. Uh, okay. And then you're looking for computer parts, upgrade your rig, or build a second rig.
Build another rig. Yeah,
Okay.
build a second rig.
Mm-hmm. More USB, cat food, Mountain Dew, Chicago Bears. Wait, you're a Bears fan?
Oh, I'm a big Bear. I've always been a Bears fan. Oh yes.
Really? And then lots of treats. Oh, I love these. Or my uh Dogbot loves these quite a bit. These wagon treats. Those chicken jerkies, those are really good. So yeah, your community can treat you or your pets or your family. That's pretty awesome. Wait, you want a Mountain Dew fridge for your Mountain Dew? That would be so hilarious to see that in your background for your streamer setup. Uh,
Someone actually sent me one.
oh
It's
really?
the mini one. It's only the 6 can fridge.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I have a question, Hatch. Do you have
Yeah.
any upcoming collabs you can talk to? Ask George in space.
George, that's a loaded question.
Mm-hmm.
That's a loaded question. I do have an extra special collab coming up on June 8th, Saturday, June 8th.
Oh,
Uh, there is a streamer by the name of Meowthy.
Meowthy.
She is absolutely incredible. Shout out to Meowthy. Um, and she is going to be, it'll be my first non scam baiting collab. Collabing with someone who isn't a scam baiter on stream. So, you know what? I'll get you. I'll get you. I want to see how well this one goes first. Yeah, I'd love to have you on, Gato,
I mean, this is
if
a
you'd be
collab.
interested.
You're collabing on my stream.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's cool.
But
Can you
yeah,
type
she will be joining me on June 8th,
June
and
8th?
I think it should be fun. If you have never watched or seen Meowthy, I recommend you check her out. She is truly a unique, not just streamer, but just person. Um, she's not for everyone. I'll admit she's not for everybody. But she's worth a look. You're either gonna love her or hate her.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you type her name in chat and I'll shout her out? Spell it
Yeah,
correctly.
absolutely.
Meowthy. All right, let me do exclamation point SO. All right, so here we go. Hatch Army. And, okay.
Oh, that's an old clip.
You're a bitch! You are a bitch! Go to a... Really?
Damn, she's hot too.
Yeah, she's easy on the eyes.
Yeah.
She's really nice. She's a really nice person.
Playing
Um,
Elden Ring. That's
she's a
pretty
real
cool, man.
sweetheart.
All right, there you have it, Gatos and Hatch Army. Hit Mouthy with a follow so you guys can catch that collab coming up. Awesome. Awesome. Fog, she gets as mad as Chava. Yes, she does. All right, and then this is your. I'm guessing this 14-inch electric bike for adults, and I'm thinking you're wanting this for your kid, maybe.
Yeah, that was for my kid. If anybody was feeling extra generous, we did
Mm-hmm.
end up. I did end up for his birthday. I got him an electric scooter. He really
Oh.
wanted an electric bike, but I was like, well, yeah, that's a little bit above my budget. So
Mm-hmm. There you go, Army. You can treat the family. Oh, and then I've heard mixed things about these like hexagon lights or these ones that could integrate with the stream. But you look like you
yeah,
want to
I've
try
seen a
some.
lot of them. On a lot of the bigger streamers sometimes will have them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think there's some good ones and there's some bad ones. To be honest, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've never had any of them myself. I thought they'd be cool.
All right, so let me put this paste. So if you, oh nope, that is mouthy. Windows button V. I get this wish list. All right, there you guys go. If you guys want to treat Hatch, his family, his pets, anything, there's his Amazon wish list. Nothing too sus looking here. All right, let's also see. I also
It's funny
saw.
you went through that because, God, not more than like 4 days ago, I went through it and cleaned it all up. I
And
had
it's
some
already out
weird.
of date.
So I just got a different. I changed cell phone providers and got a different phone, and I had some phones up there, and I was like, well, I don't want somebody buying me a new phone. I just got a different phone, and
Hmm.
I need to go take the webcams down because I just got a different cam. And
You have merch.
oh, we got merch.
You got merch. I see you wearing the hat. I see you wearing your own hat. Uh, Sarah might be jealous you have
There's
another cat
Gladys's
friend.
dildo bread.
Dildo bread. There we go. You just won Publisher Clearinghouse. Oh yeah, it has the logo and everything. Oh, they could get a sports bra or even a bikini. Man.
There's a story behind those. I
Okay.
didn't originally have those in the store, but there was another scam baiter. He had dared me or challenged me to do something, and I did it. And he's like, "If you do it, I will wear your merch on stream." And so I made a bikini. I was like, "You got to wear the bikini top," and he ordered it.
What?
He
Nice,
ordered it. He
nice.
has not done it yet, but he has it.
Wow. I heart scam baiting. Man, get an e-girl in that bikini. That's 2-for-1 win right there. Yes. Hatch Army. Hatch Army. Oh, they can get
Here's the hoodie
tumblers.
I'm wearing
The
right now.
hoodie. Oh, nice. You can say it's a very comfortable hoodie for sure. Okay. And how's
It's
the
a very heavy hoodie. It's probably the heaviest hoodie I've ever owned. Really nice quality.
beanies? Oh, I saw the slippers, hats. You have the hat. Oh, they could have the winter camo.
Oh, is the pizza here? I'm wondering. I mean, I'm gonna mute so you don't listen to Violet bark.
All right, that's fun.
Yes, the pizza's here. You all get to see what a taco pizza looks like.
More detail. Who is this with, this merch company?
It's through Fourth Wall, which gives you more than merch. If you notice, I have YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter links up there.
Oh, so they help you customize a website that has all your socials on it.
Yeah, you can actually make it more like a website than a merch store.
Okay.
And then they have like a Patreon type style thing where you can charge a monthly thing and then have different perks and stuff. Hold on, my pizza's here. I told them to leave it at the door, and what are they doing? Knocking.
All right. Oh, this stuff looks really nice. I hope they're better than the soggy crap we get here. Taco Pico's equals amazing. The sweats are really comfy. Nice. You understand what happens to a curious cat. It's not gonna stop me. That's just my nature. It's just my nature in general. All right. That was fast. Was it the pizza?
It was the pizza. On the Twitch link, I actually have my stream embedded in there. You can do some pretty neat stuff on this site.
Oh, you can get some embedded views too. Interesting. Cool. Fourth wall. I'll have
Now
to
watch it
remember that.
not load.
Well, you're not live, so.
Well, it pops up like the placeholder.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, it's not going to load now.
No, but it looks like you can also help subscribe to help you out. Be a lieutenant or an army captain. There we go. Mm. Oh, can you show us? You said you got the taco pizza? Can you open the box and show it to us?
Oh, I can. I can.
I would like to see what taco pizza looks like. Oh, I'll stretch us out too. Okay, 1 second. I am gonna have to make this. I'm gonna have to try to make this. It looks good. It does look good.
It's so good.
And if you eat it on stream, I have heard allegedly, I am not a tax accountant or anything like that, but allegedly, you can deduct that as a work expense. Allegedly.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah. That's why a lot of streamers, specifically eat on stream every day. It drives me crazy that they do that, but it's also five head, in my opinion.
That is kind of smart.
Yeah. There's a couple streamers that boast about it that they got their tax guy to, take or agree to it, as part of their accounting. Okay, and then so they can download there, or you even have. It looks like. Oh, let me share your website with everybody on the chat. 1 second here. In theory, the cat is correct. But if you eat on somebody else's stream, you might have to buy them one too. Windows button V. All right, so if you guys want to check out Hatch's his shop site for his merch, there you guys go. It looks
This
like
is the beef taco this time, right?
the beef
Yeah, the
taco.
chicken taco was all right, but after having both, I think the beef is a little bit better.
All right, and it looks like you also have just a traditional Stream Elements dono page, so people can donate directly via Stream Elements as well. That's pretty standard. Does it do TTS on stream when they donate?
No, I don't. I do not use the TTS.
Okay. Okay. All right. And you are on Facebook, it seems. I don't have Facebook, but I can see what. I can
Yeah, I
see
don't
what.
really ever post much to my community page on there.
Oh, you
I
have
don't think
some.
I've posted in. Yeah, I haven't posted since like February of last year.
Okay, so this is kind of an old thing. Oh, it looks like you have some old graphic artist stuff too.
No, my old logo. Yeah,
Your
some
old
old
logo.
branding.
Oh, you did one of those like energy or what are those gamer fuel type of things?
Yes, I was with Rogue Energy, which was just a free. Anybody can sign up and get it. But I actually
Mhm.
did get reached out, and I have a current sponsor with Mad Monk. They do like energy
Admuck?
supplements and vitamins and stuff. And it's actually a legit sponsorship. They send me product, and then I earn a percentage of the sales, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like my second legit sponsorship. I have another one with Javi Coffee,
Javi coffee?
which is actually still have a bottle sitting here. A liquid concentrated coffee.
What?
Even though I
30
don't drink
servants in
coffee.
that thing? What, do you just mix that with hot water and boom, you're good to go?
Yeah, put it in water. You
Wow.
put it in cold water, make an iced coffee. And then
Wow.
I'm also an EVGA affiliate.
Mm-mm. Man, you got the merch stuff going and the sponsorships. Look at you. Look at you. Oh yeah. This is your Javi coffee. Control copy. Let me post this in the chat. Paste and go. There you go. If you guys want to support Hatch and also get yourself a coffee-based product, here you guys go. Bam. Do you like it? Do you like the Javi coffee?
I'm not much of a coffee drinker, so it is what it is. But I've had a couple members of the community have ordered it, and said it was really good. One of them used to go to Starbucks every day and get a coffee, and she's
Oh,
like,
and
"No,
that,
I'm gonna just
yeah,
drink Javi now." Where's
that's like
Mo? Mo isn't here, is she? No, that was Mo.
hog tasty coffee. Yeah, I mean that's like a $5 to $8 a day habit, man. If you buy this, you support Hatch and you can save money and not go to Starbucks every day. Nice, nice. Okay. What else is on here? Um, you have your Discord. I'm not gonna dive your Discord or your Discord messages. I want to keep you safe. Oh, I did look at your Twitter a little bit. So that's usually where guests start to sweat is when the cat tells them, "Hey, I went on your Twitter." I have gone
Go
to
for it.
I've gone to some guests that I've been like, "Hey, I saw all your Twitter. Like I scrolled everything there is." And they're like, "Even the thing with the banana?" And I was like, "Yes, I saw the thing with the banana." And they're like, "Oh dear God!" Like they're shaking in their boots. But I try to make it a fun experience. I want everybody to be happy and smile when they leave the interview. So let's see some random stuff. So you like this? Uh, I see you are looking at other pups out there.
That is not me. That is Stephanie Humphreys. That is a member of the community.
Oh, so you're liking Stephanie Humphreys, a scam baiter friend of yours, and her pups. Nice. Man, you guys got like this camo motif going on in the scam baiter community.
I'm not even a camo guy, to be honest. I just ordered these off Amazon, and they're just so damn comfy. I just, and I guess it does kind of go with the army
Mm-hmm.
branding.
There you go. Pace and go. What else did I find? Oh,
Wow, my affiliate.
your affiliate tweet. So here it is. This is proof, Gatos and
Oh,
Army Craft.
wow.
Like everybody starts from zero, and getting to that first three is a milestone that's a lot harder than people think it is. And
That 3 average is tough.
yeah, like it looks like you did it in. Let's see, I made it
10
in only
days.
10 days. 10 days. And you're saying this is even after a rebrand?
No, this was just the original
Your
first,
original.
yeah.
So you
I
got
started on I started streaming on December 20th of 2020, and I got affiliate on December 30th of 2020.
Mm. Wow. 4 years to get the partner. So that shows it does take work. It does take work and a lot of learning in between. There you go, Gatos. Everyone starts from zero. Damn. Okay. Then I found this.
Wow.
Uh, Paste and go. You like this. What are we looking at? So we talk about food a lot.
That's not me.
Oh, they called you out in this one.
I rated them that night. They made that.
Oh, they made that. Okay, okay.
That's a
Ah,
date night in. She's really awesome. She does a bunch of different content
cooking
at home. She kind
streams.
of uh helped me out a little bit when I was making my partner push.
Nice. Okay, it's good to have friends, and it looks like they know how to make a good baked pork chop.
Oh, she
Bake.
can cook. Yeah, she can cook.
Uh, okay, I was thinking like, okay, Hatch is into baked pork chops. Gonna have to ask him about that, but nope, he's into taco pizza. Uh, all right, and this was you hitting partner. When was this? This was March 25th of this year.
March
Wow.
25th. Okay.
You might have hit it sooner than tweeted about it, but damn, it's
Nope,
been a journey.
that was the day I tweeted that day. Yeah.
Damn. Congratulations, sir. A lot of hard work to get there, and now it's just like, oh, now that you're partner, are you partner plus? That's what I hate about it. It's like every time you get to a milestone, they're like, all right, here's your next one. Here's your next one. It just never ends, dude. It never ends.
Yeah, I'm happy with partner. I'm not going for the plus or anything.
Yep. Um, Pace and go, especially if you're trying to balance. Okay, so you are very familiar with this streaming experience,
Oh,
unfortunately. Like
God, yes.
that's just part of the
The
biz.
the reason that on my stream when I stream,
Plus plus
I
plus
have a
partner plus.
graphic that's kind
Mhm.
of opaque behind me, and it's my logo, but it's like glitchy. And I used to have a glitchy emote of my logo too, and that was my kind of my self-deprecation, making fun of myself because literally every stream, it seemed like I'd
This
get that
happened. Yep.
at least once.
I'm glad it's not just me. And then a lot of times I don't even know why. Like like I
Yeah.
literally just got fucked for no reason is what it feels like. Uh it's so awful. I actually had my ISP go out during a really good interview and I was so mad because it was flowing really well. It was like she was in
Oh,
a like the interview was going really well because like she was in this just recovering state of mind because she was having a rough day, but it was turning around and the chat was engaged and I was really enjoying it, and then I got fucking coxed. They freaking went out, and so now I have a freaking what is it, mobile hotspot from my wireless provider, but that has a 10 gig limit, so if I ever have to use it, I'm like automatically got to sign in to buy more data. Like,
mm-hmm.
this is my life, and
I
it only makes me feel better that it's not just me. Like,
I've discovered a little streaming hack that kind of helps with the
oh,
buffering and the disconnects.
okay.
And I do it now. I wish I would have learned this a lot sooner, or someone would have pointed this out. I don't think anyone's ever really discovered it. But if you go into OBS and you
Hmm.
set a 2 to 3 second delay, not a big one, so you're still pretty much in real time, that's just enough of a buffer catch to prevent a lot of buffering and stuff on your stream.
Oh my god, that's so simple and five head, and I haven't done it because I was like, oh no, more delay. But fuck, that is so smart. I need to do that after this stream. Thank you for
Yep,
that.
I
Thank you for
highly
that.
recommend it.
Okay. Okay. Paste and go. Um, it seems you give seals of approval, and you gave
Oh, this was
Mr.
a thing I
Beast.
tried for a little bit. Um, I ended up stopping doing it because it was just dumb.
Okay.
But if I would find a legit philanthropist out there, someone who that I verified was actually giving money away that they said they were, I'd make this little thing for them and send it to them. Wow,
Mhm.
this was so dumb. Um,
Well, I mean, you were cleaning up Twitter at the time, so that shows that you were committed to making Twitter a better place, and providing a safe link makes sense. So it Made sense for the time, yeah, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then I
Yeah,
also,
that didn't last very long. I cut that off pretty quickly.
the next thing I found was you posted this. Have you owned a husky before? Or do you?
No, no, never. That was okay. So one of my pet peeves on Twitter
Mm-hmm.
is people who go out and just post random questions that don't really have anything to do with them, like
Oh, just
um,
engagement bait?
uh, yeah, just engagement baiting, clickbaiting, And so that was one of my attempts at clickbaiting. Uh, like what's your favorite day of the week? What does that have to do with anything? That doesn't have to do with anything of your content or your brand or anything. You're just trying to get engagement. That's all you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a pet peeve of mine. So that was my attempt at stupid engagement, and it didn't really work out.
I got 179 views, 10 likes, something. Also, my Discord admin is a dog, a husky. I don't recommend huskies. They are cats in dog hardware. Uh, they're assholes.
They're beautiful,
They're
but
beautiful, but they are
they're
assholes. Uh,
they have a unique character and personality to them.
yeah, like your dog is a chicken in dog hardware. It makes a bunch of noise,
Hmm.
all bark, no bite. It is literally a chicken. All right, next story. Next thing. You need a Basenji? What is that? Do you know what that is, Hedge?
Senji. I don't. Now I'm gonna see here. Senji. Oh, what a cutie! Looks kind of like a beagle,
Mm. All
but with
right.
like a tail of a Shiba Inu.
Oh, it seems like Hatch gets they're basic dogs. African doggo. Oh, okay. Looks like Hatch knows how to party on stream sometimes. Twisted tea, hard iced tea, raspberry. How is
Huh?
that?
Okay, that was actually pretty good. I used to be a big raspberry iced tea fan, and I'm curious what's the date on that tweet?
That is
Does it
April
show?
7th, 2023.
Okay, so uh I've been sober now for 4 years. When I was going through my divorce, I had a bit of a drinking problem, and that went on for a few years. And there was one stream I was like, I'm just gonna drink just a little bit for shits and giggles. If I remember, I took like 5 swallows out of that can, and I was like, that's enough, that's plenty. And I reminded myself how much I didn't actually like drinking, but
Mm.
that was probably the last time I've had any alcohol uh, in a long time. Yeah.
Okay, so your body's playing out, told you, bro, we can't do this anymore.
Yeah, yeah, and I had lost a couple good jobs because of the alcohol, and um, I didn't want my son growing up seeing his dad drinking and being attached to a vodka bottle, and so it was time.
It was time. Well, that's good to hear that you're keeping it sober. Awesome.
I
Awesome.
have the worst coping mechanisms in the world, and that's the alcohol just kind of became a coping mechanism.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, congrats, Hatch. You're getting applause for saying no to alcohol. Good job. Paste and go. What are we looking at here? Mr. Toilet's first run
Mr.
for...
Toily.
What is
Hey, chat.
this?
Toilet emotes, chat.
What is this?
Mr. Toily. Oh my god, I don't know if I still have him. Um,
Tink tink time. Wait, so this means you have a 3D printer? Did you 3D print this?
yes, I have a couple 3D printers actually. That is Mr. Toily. He He's well known on my stream. He is on my. I have a Be Right Back screen, but then I also put together a screen that when I just run to the bathroom real quick, I'll bring up. And if you look in chat, there, Lady Acuna posted it. He's also an emote, and I had someone design a Mr. Toily, and I printed him out, and I actually sold one Mr. Toily to I think Mo bought it.
He also
Yeah.
printed something sexy for Gladdy. Wait, what? Lisa's.
Oh, Lisa. Oh, Lisa, how dare you? This was pre Gladys actually, and I sold one of those too. Angelic bought one. I had found a what do you want to call it? A file or there's websites you can go to for 3D printing that have the designs already put together. You just download it and print it. And there are some for dick-shaped bongs.
What?
Yeah. So I printed. I think I still have one actually. So I printed one out, and one of my community members was like, "Oh my god, I've got to have one of those." And so I printed one out and sold it to her for a few bucks.
Okay, so is this in tribute to your friend of your stream, Mr. Toily or Toily?
And that is a tribute to. No, actually, no. That's not. I completely didn't even put two and two together. This was many moons ago. I did this. Mr. Toilet on my stream had became a figure, a well-known figure. So we 3D printed him.
Interesting.
I haven't touched my 3D printer in quite some time. I had a printout of my. Oh, here it is. I lost the file for this, but I also printed out my logo.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty awesome, man. It looks great.
And then the one behind me, there is a gentleman on Twitch by Archeros who does wood carvings. He carved that out of wood and painted it, and that is a wood carving of my logo behind me.
That's so cool. I thought it was a sticker. I didn't realize it's an actual wood carving. Wow. So he routed that and everything. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he does hand carving, but I think he did do this one on a router.
Okay. All right, let me copy. That's pretty cool. So wait, so Toily is just like a character you guys came up with, or what's the lore?
He was just a GIF that I had discovered, and I thought it was hilarious, and so I made him a scene in my OBS for when I go to the bathroom. I'd pop him up.
Okay, so people would know where you were at. Okay.
Yep.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Paste and go. All right, so this, you framed your first dollar earned. Or no, you framed the dollar a scammer sent you? Wait, what is this? What is this?
Kind of slid out.
Tell the story. Tell the story. I gotta hear the story.
Okay, so I was Twitter baiting, and a lot of the Twitter scammers use Cash App. You send them money on Cash App. And he didn't believe that the one scammer was, I can't remember how he came to this, but he didn't believe me that my Cash App was real. And so I was like, well, send me $1. You'll find out. Just send me $1 or something. Just send me some money or what. So he sent me $1 on Cash App. And that was the first and only dollar I've ever gotten from a scammer. It's rare for a scam baiter to take money from a scammer, and it's kind of a gray line of ethics because that's stolen money. We don't want it. but it was just $1. And if you notice, that dollar that I have in there is actually a star note.
What's the star note?
A star note is a rare bill. It's a bill that the government had sent back into the treasury. It's sent back into the treasury because it was demolished or whatever, and they reprinted They reprinted that note with that serial number, and those things are worth a
Oh.
lot more than $1. A member of the community, Terry, I was saying like, oh, I gotta frame my $1 that I got from a scammer, and he's like, I'll send you a star note. I got a whole bunch of them, and Terry sent me a star note in the mail, and so I used that as the dollar in my frame, and that is my trophy, my $1 that I got a scammer to send me once.
That's amazing. You scammed the scammer. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. Um, all right. I did see on Twitter you're a man of culture and support other creators. You seem to have an affinity for Sad Girl.
Oh, sad girl. Wow. She is amazing,
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. She knows who I am. We've raided into her a few times, and
Oh, nice.
she actually
Nice.
followed me. Yeah, she followed me like after the first raid. Um, but yeah, she is. She's not your typical e-girl. She is
Oh,
sassy and classy,
sassy and classy. Man, she's got some
and
nice
very well
ink.
spoken. Her tattoos are amazing. Her whole
That
left side of her
artist,
body is tattooed.
whoever her artist is amazing. Holy fuck, those look really
Yeah,
good.
yeah, they are amazing tattoos. The one you see on her leg there, that face, I
Mm-hmm.
believe that's Wonder Woman, a face of Wonder Woman.
Mm. Respectfully. Nice stuff. Nice.
But when it
Dang.
comes to perfection, I don't think there is a more perfect female in the world than Sad Girl.
All right. She fits the mold for what Hatch is looking for. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Next. It looks like you had a Gladdy wig on here. What's going on in this screenshot? I never.
This was Ethel.
Ethel.
This
Oh.
Ethel.
You have an
This was
Ethel
my old
character.
lady character that I had on Twitter when I was Twitter
Really?
baiting, and I used to have I had a, where did that thing go? I don't know whatever happened to that wig. It's around here somewhere. But every once in a while, I had that silver-haired wig, and I'd wear it when I would bait as Ethel. Now I have a. Oh, we'll make it a surprise.
Okay. Oh, you put
Got
that
it.
on when you are RPing as the Jamaican.
Yeah, man. I got the Rasta wig, man. I got the dreadlocks, man.
Very cool. Very cool. Nice. Wait, what else do you got? You got that wig. You had an Ethel wig. Do you have anything for Gladdy?
I don't have anything for Gladys. I've looked around trying to find. I have one on my personal wish list that I don't share, that
Mm-hmm.
I might get for Gladys. But she has kind of a in the picture, in the emote in the picture, she has kind of a curlier hair. So I
Mm-hmm.
need to get kind of a curly. I'm trying to find a wig that's pretty close to it, and it's actually a little difficult to find. A lot of wigs are straight hair. They don't hold a lot of curl. So I'm thinking about getting a wig for Gladys. Yeah.
And then you're gonna have to get one for your new character, or figure out
Yeah.
what your new
Yeah.
character is gonna look like. Did you have anything thing you'd put on for your construction worker, Patrick?
No, I didn't. I didn't have anything for him. I should have got like a hard hat or something to put on.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Okay. Um. Interesting. Oh, I did miss. Oh, I think this was your current sponsor. I did miss this. I'm sorry. Let me pull that up really quick. Copy. Paste and go. Is this your current sponsor with the supplements?
Mad Monk.
Mad
Yes, they even
Monk.
did the little pop-up screen. The focus scam baiting begins. Yep, this is the one. It's actually really good stuff. I'm not gonna lie, and that's not me just shilling because they're my sponsor. Uh, they make some quality products.
Oh, you have samples or you've tried it out? What do they
Yeah,
sell? A
they send
kid.
me samples. One thing they have is they do a this is greens. It's a little packet of. I'm actually giving this away, this specific box away as soon as chat hits the channel point challenge. Little packets that you put in your water, and it's all your vegetables and fruits, like a day's worth servings of that. Then they have. I'd have to grab the bottles. I don't have the bottle of the multivitamin, which is my favorite, which is the one that's on screen right there. And then they have the Mad Monk, which is the energy one. So they have an energy one, a multivitamin, and then the daily greens are their three main products. And I don't know how they found me, or why they picked me. Um, but they reached out to me and was like, "Yeah, we'd love to have you as a product ambassador." And
Mm.
yeah, I've done some promo streams for them and have all the discount code, and it's really neat. They send me product whenever I'm like, "Hey, dude, I need uh some more champion, the multivitamin. I need some more Mad Monk, the energy." Uh, they'll just send them to me,
That's pretty
and
cool.
they're not like an energy drink or anything. They're little tablets that you just put in your mouth. They taste like candy, like a fruity candy, and they just dissolve in your mouth. And except for the greens, which is the powder that you mix in water, but it's probably the only really energy thing. I don't do energy drinks. They make me jittery, and I don't feel good when I drink them. But this doesn't. So yeah,
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so it's a supplement that will give you energy or give you your daily dose of vitamins. Cool. All right.
yeah, all made in Europe, which has much higher manufacturing standards than the U.S.
US,
So
exactly, exactly. The EU is
now I'm
much
starting to
better.
sound like an ad. I should shut up.
Yeah. Uh, I think this is from your gaming
Oh, the
stream days.
Supercard days. Yeah, that is WWE Supercard.
Oh
Uh,
wait, so
that's
you are or were a huge fan of WWE, and then tell us about Supercard.
I have streaks where I'll go and watch WWE for a while. Um, I'll watch it faithfully for a year, and then I'll kind of get burnt out on it and won't watch it again for another 2 or 3 years. Right now, I'm in an off streak. I don't really watch it much anymore. Um, but yeah, I used to be a big wrestling fan. The game is it's a strategic card battler. You collect these cards and you build them up, and then you use your cards and you compete against other people's cards in various events and activities and such. And um, that right there was a codebreaker event, and those are very tough cards to earn, because you're competing against every player who's playing the event to try to get into one of the top ranks to earn a card. And
Mm,
it, it it's a free to play game, but it's turned into the point where if you want to get these good cards like that, you have to pay.
pay to win. Oh,
Because
jeez.
yeah, there are people out there who literally don't sleep for 3-4 days straight and will play this event nonstop, just pumping money into it to get a good ranked card, and it's just disgusting.
Yikes. Yikes. Okay.
That game is almost like, God, 10 years old or so, and it's still huge in the wrestling community.
Community? Wow. Because it's free to play. Okay. Yeah. And it's been around since 2022. Interesting. Okay. And then let me paste and go. So you did touch on this, but this might be a tough subject for you, but you talked about your disability. Can you tell us
Yes.
what we're looking at in this x-ray? What is going on here?
That is my spinal fusion right there. Those are the rods and pins and screws in my T-spine, which are holding me upright. If I didn't have those, I would flop over like a fish.
Really?
When I was 27, I was just getting into grad school, and I was going. No. I was still working. I was almost at the end of my bachelor's. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when I started going numb from the chest down in my legs and basically everything in the chest down. My health insurance was through the university, so I always had to go to the university health center first, and
Mm-hmm.
you get kind of second class care there. They'd always just, oh, try this. You just got a pinched nerve, it'll go away, or try this muscle relaxer, it'll go away. And eventually, after doing that long enough and the numbness getting bad, it was to the point where I could hardly walk anymore. I called them and I was like, if you guys don't send me out to a neurologist or a specialist soon, I'm going to be paralyzed from the chest down in a week or two. Sent me out to the neurologist,
Yikes.
hooked me up on a bunch of machines. He's like, all your nerves are fine. Everything's fine. I don't know what's going on. We'll send you over for an MRI. Went to the hospital, did the MRI. When I was walking back to my car after the MRI, I got a
Yeah.
phone call from my neurologist. It was immediate. They're like,
You need to come
we
in.
can't tell you much right now, but we need to bring you in this weekend for an emergency surgery. What?
Ooh.
What's going on? Turns out I had a spinal cord tumor growing.
What?
Yeah, it's very rare for what it was. It's a
Mm-hmm.
tumor that typically grows as a brain tumor in females, but it was growing on my spine as a male. So since then, fast forward, I've had 3 tumor removal surgeries. Every time, it's non-cancerous. It's not cancer. It's just a tumor.
Mm-hmm.
Um, every time we'd surgically
Holy
remove
shit.
it would grow back faster and more aggressively.
Yikes.
So we'd have to go in, do another surgery, take it out. It would grow back, do another surgery, take it out. After my third surgery, my neurosurgeon said, no more surgeries. You hardly have any vertebrae left because of all the scar tissue, all the surgeries. We had to do a fusion. That's what you're seeing there. Otherwise, you in a little bit, there was arthritis really setting in. He's like, you're going to have much of any vertebrae left right here. But all surgeries are off the table. No more surgeries. But he couldn't get it all out because it had grown outside of the spinal column and attached to my lung sac on my right side. And he's like, if I go anywhere near your lung sac, if I nick that thing, you're dead. You are dead on the table. There's nothing we can do. So they had to leave a bunch
Yikes.
of it in there. They sent me to a cancer care center, and we did radiation therapy. I did 35 or 38, that was years ago now, 35 or 38 radiation sessions, and they killed the tumor. It's no longer growing, but it's all still
Hey.
there.
Mm-hmm.
It's all still there. It's occupying my spinal column. It has my spinal. Like inside your spine, and there's your spinal cord, and surrounding that is fluid, and it cushions your spinal cord, from bumps and
Mm-hmm.
damage. Well, the tumor's growing in, it's got my spinal cord pushed against my vertebrae,
Oh shit.
and that causes a lot of weird issues. I'll wake up and a foot will be numb, or and a leg will burn. Um, it
You get
goes away, um, but that fusion right there is very rare. They don't typically do fusions way up that high in the
damn.
back, and it causes a ton of pain. A ton of pain.
Mm-hmm. Damn. So
Yeah,
so you're constantly in pain.
pretty much. Yeah.
Constantly in pain. You get weirdness every once in a while. Maybe even dizziness? Or have you like do you pass out sometimes or lose balance or anything weird?
A balance, a little bit, yes. I have a little bit of a limp when I walk. Um, and that's caused because, like, my left quad on my quadricep muscle on my left leg,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like it's tight, always tight. Like you want to stretch it,
Mm-hmm.
like you got a tight muscle and you just want to stretch it, but stretching doesn't help. It's just the way it feels. Um, and that causes a little bit of a limp when I walk. I can't walk and be on my feet for longer than like 15, 20 minutes, or that where the fusion is, it literally feels like someone took a knife and just stuck it right in my back. So I sit a
Fuck.
lot, I lay down a lot, um, because that relieves some of the pressure of the shoulders and the head bearing down on the spine.
Yeah, when somebody says equals when you say you're not streaming due to back issues, it's 100% legitimate. Looks like
Yeah.
Edgeman
Yep.
said that. Yep. And then Chava wants to know, have you tried CBD for pain? I heard it helps.
I have tried everything for pain.
Mm,
The
Matches
best
brave.
thing I ever had, uh, when I was married, we had taken a vacation out to Denver, and I had found a liquid THC concentrate. It was 50% THC to 50% CBD, which was the perfect formula for the pain. I took that, and it was amazing. It was the best thing I've ever had for pain. I was high as a kite, but it was the best thing I've ever had for pain.
Yeah.
Um, right now, they have me on a shitty opioid. It's not even a good effective opioid. It's one they give you for chronic use, so you don't quite get as dependent. Your body doesn't get quite as dependent on it. I'm pushing to get what's called a spinal cord stimulator. It's a little, think of like a TENS unit. It's a little box that they would plant inside me, and then they'd run wires up my spine underneath the skin, and they'd put little diodes, or whatever you want to call them, nodes, stick them into the nerve centers around there. And then when it would be painful, I'd have a little remote, or I think they've even progressed now. You just get a little app on your phone, and I'd hit a button. It would send electrical signals up there, shock those nerve centers, and numb them to kill the pain. I'm having difficulty getting one of those because my insurance company is saying no, you don't need it.
You'd take the opioids.
Yeah, they'd rather pay for these opioids. My medications, if I had to pay out of pocket, would cost over $3,000 a month, and they'd rather pay for that until I die than paying out. I don't know what it would cost 30,000 to have maybe that probably wouldn't it's probably not even that much because it's just an
Specific
outpatient
opioids, I can't.
procedure to put one in. Um,
Because it's money. Yeah, no, it's the surgery would be, though, they just see that as risk and cost, whereas over the counter, um, they get discounts. And yeah, I agree with Chavi. sticking to opioids. Yeah. Welcome to healthcare in America. Chavez in Mexico,
Yep.
where he could go buy whatever. It's pay to play in Mexico as far as prescriptions go, for the most part. Um, wow, it's ridiculous. Yes, and I did see Lisa Pisa say nerve pain is a bitch. I can't imagine what you go through. Uh, Healthcare in the States is crazy. Yeah, it is. It is really a a hot mess, and it's so much of a mess that to fix it is, oh my God, it's not going to be overnight.
Yeah,
Probably could
and
hook
it's
you up.
becoming a rich man's luxury. If
Hmm.
you can't afford a Cadillac plan, um, as they're called,
Hmm.
your coverage is going to be really lackluster
Yep.
and expensive.
Yep. And then that mix, you probably can't get that in your state, right? The what you had in Denver, like even over the
Nope,
counter.
no, nope, sure
Yep.
can't.
Yep.
I'm prescribed now. My pain specialist does prescribe me dronabinol, which is the generic form of Marinol. It is a THC medication in an oil form in little dissolving tablets that's been
Hmm.
on the market since like the 70s. There's actually been a THC medication on the market. I am prescribed that. Um, it's not very effective because the dosage is really small. So
Hmm. I have
it
to.
is what it is.
Yep. Edgeman says, I have to admit, I knew a lot about Hatch before. This interview has helped since I found a lot more. Yeah, that's generally how. I think what it is a lot of community members, like, they catch bits and pieces depending when they join the community. So they don't know the full lore. And then, here comes this interview with this orange kitty, and this orange kitty finds everything all in one go, or a good chunk of it, anyways. I cover a lot of it, but. Um, I have to say, this, like, yeah, I can see why you can't work a 9 to 5 for 40 hours a week. Like, this is debilitating. That sucks, man. I'm glad Twitch has empowered you to, find ways to earn an income that you're proud of, that, uh, that allows you to do it how you can. Yeah, this is really awesome, man. You have an
Yep,
inspirational story, I have to say.
it's
Um,
it works for me. I enjoy doing it. It's probably I guess you quote unquote call it a job, but of all the jobs I've had, it's probably the one I've enjoyed. I guess I shouldn't say probably the one. It's the one I've enjoyed the most.
mhm. Hey, metalheads with cats. Nice. All right. I just found a few more, so we'll just go a few more, and then I'll let you go because I don't want to bogart your entire day. It looks like I did find pictures of your setup. At
Hey,
least,
there it is.
yeah, bitch. But I've
Oh
seen
wow, this is
older because
only
I
two
saw
stream decks.
only
Yeah.
two stream decks. I could see the reflection of the other stream decks in your glasses. It looks like, okay, there's the TV, there's the other monitor, and then there's the curved monitors. Damn. Command
Yeah, the
center.
monitor setup is the same. Keyboard and mouse. Oh, I get a different mouse now. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I got two more stream decks sitting right next to those two. Then my Go XLR sits off to the left of my keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
My beacon, my audio routing hardware sits just above my mouse.
Oh,
And
yeah, you literally use every inch of screen you got. Damn. Damn. Oh, yeah, there's your huge digital mixer, as well as your physical mixer, your screens.
yeah, I don't use voice meter anymore. I ditched that for hardware mixer, which is superior superior to a voice or to a software mixer.
Yeah, I might reach out to you in the future to ask you questions on the lady voice XLR stuff because I have the Sexy Jutsu Redeem, which I used. I've tried two different AI voice changers, and they're okay, but you can tell like this it's not natural. Like Gladdy sounds a little
Mm,
bit better. I will say probably over VoIP and the long distance phone. Like I'm sure audio wise, it's convincing enough for the Jamaicans or whatever other person you're scamming. Uh, but I want something that sounds good, really really good. So when I do the sexy jutsu,
Yeah. Any voice changer you get is not going to have a perfect humanoid sound to it. It's
hmm
going to have a little bit of a digitalized sound, but like you said, over a phone line, over distance, they can't tell the
hmm
really tell the difference.
all right, and is this your mixer or this is your USB?
That is my old before I got my Go XLR.
Oh.
Um, that was the interface I was using to use an XLR mic
Mm.
because it needed an XLR mic. The XLR plug is the one on the top left.
hmm
Um, it's like a 3-pin plug that goes into the mic and then into the interface. And obviously, there's no um, interface on a PC that supports. There's not even any hardware that would do that. Um, it's strictly an audio
hmm
music thing. So you need an interface that will take your mic input, then convert it to something you can then run into your computer through USB.
mm Very cool. Very cool. Um, and then I was like, oh crap, dude, he's got pins in his neck holding them together. Cold is notoriously painful for people with stuff in
Hmm.
their bodies. Uh, and it looks like you had a good day because this guy, did a good Samaritan thing and he did your driveway.
Yeah, I had no idea who he was. Um, and I know my landlord didn't hire him because she's kind of a slumlord. She doesn't do much with the property. Um, but yeah, this truck just pulls up and starts scooping my sidewalks. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you, dude.
Hitchman
It
is
is
like,
so hard for me to get out there and scoop snow.
yeah. Oh, cold is painful. Edgeman says, get that shit off the screen. Yeah, I can imagine living in a cold climate with pins holding you together. Not great, not great. Uh, I'm sure your little one still enjoys it though.
Oh, yeah, he loves going out in the snow. And we had a really big snow this last winter. And after we scooped and it drifted, and then we had to scoop and pile it all up. And oh my God, I had some piles that were 4.5, 5 feet tall, and he could literally slide down them. And he dug out like a little hole in one of them, like it was a little snow hut, and it was pretty cool.
Mm, okay, okay. All right, and then we'll wrap it up with this little missy. This is Sarah.
That's Sarah. That is my
Mm,
kitty.
she's very pretty.
That's her.
I
She
won't.
is a Siamese mix, and she is a masterful hunter, incredibly street smart, and yeah, that's my girl. I have had her since she was born.
Mm, interesting. Yeah.
She used to be when she was young. She used to be stark white, completely white, and as she's gotten older, her colors have came out more, and she's getting darker colored and darker colored as she's getting older.
Nice. Also, you now have two cats.
I have 2 cats.
Yeah, Gato is definitely going to support the Hatch Army and continue to follow you. I do want to ask, can I check up on you in like 6 months' time? See what you've been doing, how you've grown, seen different things. Yeah, can I reach out to you for another collab maybe in the future?
Yeah, for sure. And I'll probably actually be in touch before that and
Okay,
see if we can have you on and do some scam baiting. I think you'd get a kick out of it.
that'd be fun, dude. I'd be down for that. I'd be very much down for that. Like I am always equal opportunist with the collab. I usually do the stream together, which still like Twitch hasn't figured it out yet, but they plan to like share the views apparently in the future. And then the other part of it is I have had people do go live at the same time while we're doing the interview. It's not as enjoyable experience because like they still have to address their chat and they have to engage with their chat and they can't really focus on the interview. So I find a lot of them prefer not to be live. But yeah, I
Hmm.
would definitely love to if they ever get this tool to work great and every effectively every time, it'd be great to do some more stream together content. Um,
For sure.
y- and
For sure.
I would love to scam bait as a cat.
It's fun.
uh,
It's fun. The first time you're on a call can be a little nerve wracking, a little nervous, but once you get that first call under your belt, the nerves kind of go away, and then it really gets to be fun.
Yep. And then if I ever figure out the voice changer thing, which again I might reach out to you about, yeah, I definitely could play a role. Streamers, uh, I think streamers have the leg up in my opinion, because we already essentially do improv, and I think Dan Clancy is a great advocate about the improv skill being very important. And I would think that in the scam baiting community, improv is what you do because you're going by the seat of your pants, try to go
Yep.
drag this, bait to reel them in, you know. So,
Yeah. Improv plays a big part in what
mm,
we do because we're just going with the flow. Like, we know the script, we know what's coming next, but there's always curveballs, and the scammer will throw little tests at us that we have to pass. And yeah, it's
mm-hmm,
improv is a big part of what we do.
mm-hmm, yeah. All right, all right. Um, Namari made a good point. Were you gonna go live? I wasn't sure if you were, especially because we've been together for like almost 6 hours now. uh,
No,
uh,
Sundays are my
Sunday
my
rest
night
day.
off. There is
Night out.
another baiter who goes on Sunday evenings, so I always sit down and watch him on Sundays. So
Oh, who's that? Do you want me to shout him out? I'll shout him out.
sure, it's
Hey,
Gordon Shumway 9.
oh, type that in the chat, dude. I'm not gonna be able to
I'll
do
I'll
that.
type it. I'll type it.
Oh, and I'll do my shout out train. I forgot to do my shout out train earlier too. All right, thank you. This will start out this shout out train, and we'll do my shout out.
Gordon's good. Gordon is incredibly entertaining.
All right, there you go, Gatos and the army. Here's another scam baiter who does a great job of, Hatch is personally vouching for this guy as making good content. Gordo is insane. Lol. Love Gordon. Love him. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so I'll end with shouting you out one more time. Well, you're everywhere, but let me go to a creator dashboard. So I have a tradition on my stream where I support other small streamers because I am a small streamer. We try to help each other with lurks, and we try to be in each other's streams, engage, because chatting's the number one thing you can do to up that chats per minute to help the streamers grow in the different communities. So let me see who's here. So let me start my shout out train. So I'm gonna do exclamation point SO. First small streamer that I see in the chat is Officer Boom.
Have you ever
So
had the problem
this is
with
Officer
the
Boom.
Atlas
If you
Cruiser?
guys want to
What
hang out with
the
a
heck?
3D VTuber who's an actual
What
3D dev
the? Are we on a debug sphere? I'm doing the
Oh
spaghetti.
wow.
and is actually absolute chaos 24/7, like her streams are incredibly awesome, that is Officer Boom. Boom is also a modeler and dev that takes commissions. Boom has successfully made my hard eyes for my VTuber, my booba eyes for when we see some booba on the screen, or when we see a hot lady, we have the binoculars. So yeah,
toilet paper.
toilet paper. Yeah, there's Officer Boom. So if you guys don't already support Officer Boom, I highly recommend it. Or if you're looking for VTuber modeling help or want to model, Boom's a great resource. I always enjoy Officer Boom. All right, next person. I think we talked about him. Exclamation point at Chava. This is who. This is Chava. He's been in the chat. He's in your community too now. But he is a English Spanish streamer, and I always go to Chava for anything Mexico related as a Mexican man himself. We're gonna be doing cooking tacos next weekend, so if you guys want to come join us, we'll definitely be cooking around the same time next weekend. That'll be a good time. All right, who else is in chat supporting me right now? Let me do
I
exclamation
am
point
looking
S.
at your viewers list, and you have got a lot of bots in here.
I do have a lot of bots, dude. It's insane. Half of them are mine, and half of them aren't mine. So it's just like whatever. It is what it is. At Box TV. Oh, Box isn't here. Thank you, Goopy Cat. I will shout you out. I will shout you out. Thank you, Goopy. That's a good reminder that you're here. All right.
I'm dumb.
If you want to hang out with my 3D VTuber friend, Goopy Cat, or Goopy Cat is an incredible streamer who streams games unapologetically, just hits the game, stream, goes. Thank you. Goopy is a lot of fun, and I always enjoy hanging out with Goopy Cat, so help out my friend Goopy Cat with a lurk. Who else is here? Let's see, we got Little Hollow. Let me shout out at Little Hollow. Little Hollow is another 3D VTuber who plays games and has FREE free sound alerts that you can torture him with. So he loves scary games, and you can troll him with scary sound alerts, and I do it all the time. Digigato, I've seen Hatch before. It's my first time on your channel. What do you normally do on your lives? Okay, so I do variety content. So I do news. I usually do news. That's usually where I open up my stream, where I cover, what's going on in the world, what's going on in the streamerverse, controversies, dramas. Like at the beginning of the stream, we talked about how Forzen got banned, chat banned on League. We also talked about how a helicopter went down with a certain Iranian president that may or may not have just been occurred by bad weather. So that's how I usually start up my show. I then usually go into content that my community shares with me, react content. I do gaming content. I am a gamer, despite what my community says. I do play games. So it's a big variety. And then the major keystone of my content is interviews, like you're watching this. I usually do an interview one a week, usually every Sunday. I try to interview another small streamer, or, in Hatch's case, I will call you a medium streamer. You are partnered. So you're actually the second partner I've had. So from my perspective, you're a medium streamer because you're not one of the 1K, 10K, 20K people. But when you're used to hanging out with people that got like single digit viewers, it's a big deal to us. So thank you. Thank you for this collab. I appreciate you. And that's why I shout out my friends like Lil Hollow so he can get some love too. We can all grow on this platform together. All right. Do I have any other small streamers? And then there's Beppo. Exclamation point SO at, I'm going to do his alt since he has clips on his alt, which I think is Oxdoof. Oxdoof, which I think is spelled, there it is, 0xd. Okay, Control C, Oxdoof. So Babbo is an interesting character. He's an engineer that rebuilds computers like somebody would do classic cars. Like that's what he does. He gets old parts from eBay, puts them together just for funsies. I don't know what he does with those computers, but he also streams Micoverse and does other things really interesting on his stream. So from little things to big things grow. Yeah, it takes time. I mean, Hatch has been at this for 4 years now. I mean, your partner journey has been long ways. I'm only like 9 months into my streamer journey, so I have to look back and reflect to remember when I had 0 viewers, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So thank you for this. All right, and I think that is all the small streamers in chat and my shoutout train. Like I said, that's a tradition I do on my channel to try to support my friends. If there's any other small streamers in chat that I may have missed or overlooked on accident, just say something and I'll gladly shout you out. I don't mean to. I just got a lot going on as a streamer. So, from
My
little
buddy
things.
George in Space was in here
Oh,
for
really?
a while. He is a small streamer.
Oh, really? Type it in the chat. I will gladly shout out George's Space and you can tell me about him. There we go. Alright, let me shout him out and then we'll watch the clip together and then you can tell me about him.
Like maybe it's Soap Scum, maybe it's from Kami's Sandwich. Kami's
Looks
Sandwich
like he's
Scum.
playing a Game Boy game.
Oh,
Sandwich? Yeah.
he started Stray today. Yeah, his bread and butter is retro games. He's playing a couple other games the past couple days, but Nintendo, old PlayStation, old Sega. His bread and butter is retro gaming. And he's a big fan, big member of the scam baiting community. Good. I'm actually glad to call him a friend. He's someone I've really gelled with since we met.
That's really awesome. Awesome. Friends helping friends. Awesome. And one more time for my friend. Oh, I have to do it for my creator dashboard. That's right. One more time. My friend. Hatch. Alright, guys.
I respect you and I honor you. I just want to do the right thing.
You just want to do the right thing.
JP has 23 friends, and their feelings are all important. And
JP has 23 friends. That was you being Gladdy. One more time, we shouted out the man, the legend, the hero we don't deserve, the Batman on Twitch, Hatch TV. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this collab with me. I've really appreciated this. Let me stretch this out so we can get a good look at you one last time with Discord and how you did an amazing interview with me today. I'm glad your community could learn a lot more about you. Some of them may have learned things about you they didn't know. I'm happy for that experience, and yes, I will figure out a way to make a very convincing voice mod, and I will join you. I will scam with you sometime. Just let me know in advance, and hopefully we can do this. Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for having me. It was fun. I love people picking my brain, and it makes the old brain cells work a little more.
All right, Hedge. I'll let you go, but thanks again. And again, I will check on you in 6 months, and then yeah, reach out for a collab in the future. I will gladly come over.
Sounds good. I'll be in touch.
All right. Bye.